This video is about how to stream IRL in real life on a budget with everything you see here. We're going to talk about each piece that I have, how much it costs, and we're going to compare it to regular IRL streaming bags. We'll show them off, show how much they are, show what they're all about, and what this is all about, and the difference in price. So this is it. Super simple, very easy, uses your own phone. So let's get started and we'll talk about everything that you have seen on me already. Let's go. All right, guys, let's get into each one of the products you saw in the original video, along with some extra products I have inside this bag. As I show the products, I'm going to show the price on the screen. At the end, we'll do a running total, and then I'll even talk about ways I think you can actually even save money compared to what I'm doing here. So this is the backpack I am using. I'm not even sure who the brand is. Looks like it's Matien. I found it on Amazon. Again, none of this is a sponsored video. The links I'm going to put in the description are affiliate links. So if you do click on them and purchase something, I will get a portion of the proceeds. Thank you. If you don't, all good. But I found this on Amazon, and the best thing about it is it has a USB charger coming out of the bag. As you can see, I have my USB charger plugged in right here. And inside the bag, it has a spot for a power bank. As you can see, I have my Anker power bank right here. It comes with this USB cable. You just plug in your USB cable to your power bank, and that charges this. And that way you don't have to have a cable running out of your bag. You just plug it in right here. So this backpack has been great so far. Plus, I like the look of it, and you get it in many different colors. All right, this is the Anker 737 power bank. This thing is pretty huge. It has a nice little display screen that tells you how much battery it has in it. Right now, we're at 100%. When you charge it, it also tells you how much it's charging. It has two USB-C charging slots and a regular USB. This thing is 140 watts fast charging and holds a ton of power. You can stream all day, no problem with this one power bank. So I love this thing. I use it for live streaming, and then if I need to just charge anything else, I can charge multiple things at the same time. Amazing power bank. Next up is the HollyLark M2 wireless microphones by Lavalier. I'm wearing it right here. So this setup I have, and again, I feel like when you're starting out with IRL streaming, external microphones are not completely necessary. You could just use the microphone on your phone. But if you are gonna go the extra step, these are great microphones. They do come with two. It also comes with something that will connect to an actual camera. And then it comes with what connects to your phone. This is not the specific one that you are looking at for this. I'm actually recording with that now, but it looks just like this. And the nice thing about this is you can actually plug in, while this is plugged into your phone, right? You can plug in your charger and you can still charge your phone while having the microphone attached. So this is pretty awesome. And again, you don't really need a microphone for IRL streaming in the beginning, but it definitely does step up your game to have that better sound quality for sure. So these are great, and it has its own little charger. This base will charge what is in here, and then you just charge up the base, of course. So super easy, super nice to use. I love it. Next up in the bag, my tripod that I carry around just in case I need it. This is by KraftGeek. I love this tripod because, first of all, look how compact it is. It has an additional light attachment, which we'll talk about. This is the tripod itself. You just click the button at the bottom to open it up. Pop this up like this. And then this is MagSafe. So there's no opening things, closing things, just MagSafe to put it on. Super easy. I love that. And this thing is super tall. So you put it down. I'm about 5'7" for reference. This is as tall as me. And there's no twisting, tightening, locking. You literally just open it, push it down, and that's it. Close it up. So this is an amazing tripod. I love it. In hindsight, I wish I would have got it in black, because sometimes when you are videoing, you want to be a little more low key, and white stands out like crazy. So I would have picked black going back, but I still love the white one. It looks great, but it just stands out a lot. Now for the little external light. This is an optional accessory you can buy. It's pretty cool. You just turn it on like so. It has different colors, yellow up to white, and it just goes on the back. So when you're live streaming or videoing, you can just have a light on right here. If you want to turn your phone sideways, you can, and then you can just flip this up. You still got a light. So this is a really cool accessory. Again, this is not completely necessary, but I like it a lot. So this is my tripod go-to, along with a little extra light just in case needed. Next thing in my backpack, just an additional lighting. Again, this is not necessary for your initial setup, but it is nice to always have a little extra light. This is by Neewer. It's a little handheld magnetic light. It has a magnet on the back and each side. So if you have something that's metal, you can just put it on there for a light. You turn it on, and this is at 50% power, and it is already pretty bright. Right here, 50% power, as you can see. And the cool thing about this light, it has multiple functions, as you were seeing me just scroll through here right now. So this one, you can scroll through. It has tons of different colors. Like it goes from blue to red to green to yellow to purple. And then it also has strobing effects, all kinds of cool stuff. So great little light, on the go, handheld, friendly. And I really like this light a lot. I use it all the time. But again, not necessary for this initial setup, but just what's in my bag and what I carry and what it's good to have, in my opinion. All right, next on this bag, you probably didn't notice this when I was wearing it, but it's this. And believe it or not, this is a tripod. It's by Ulanzi. I'm gonna show you how it works. It literally just clips onto anything. It looks almost like a fashion accessory. I wear it on my pants a lot of times, just on the go. You can put it on your gym bag. You can put it on your backpack, just really wherever you want. And it is a tripod. It may not look like one, but it is. All you do is you open it up like so. Hold on. Open it up like so. Spread out the little legs. Bam, tripod. And it is MagSafe as well. So you can just adjust it however you want. Turn it. Great little on-the-go tripod, and super easy to just attach to anything. And then when you're done with it, close the legs, fold it in, fold it up. Bam! I love this thing. I really do. All right, next in the bag is this neck mount. It's not necessary, right? But if you're looking for a hands-free approach, this thing is great. It just goes around your neck. It plugs in like that. And then you have a MagSafe charger, a MagSafe connector right here. You just put on your phone like that, and then you can record right from here without any hands. So super nice. If you're looking for a hands-free approach, you can just walk around and everybody can see what you're seeing, basically. So I do like to use this sometimes. Most of the time I'm using this because I want to be able to show my face easier and stuff if it's necessary. But if I'm just trying to show what I'm looking at, this is a perfect accessory while you're just walking around. And it's adjustable. You can look it up. You can look it down. So pretty cool. Only thing you can't really do is you can't use the back-facing camera on this because only one side is magnetic. So there's really no way to, maybe if you put it up way up like this. I never actually tried. You might be able to use the back-facing camera, actually. I guess you could actually use the back-facing camera. I normally don't do that, but that's definitely an option, it looks like. I learned something myself. When you're done with it, it has a little button on the bottom. You just push the button, unclasp like that, back in your backpack. All right, next, but certainly not least, is the DJI Osmo Mobile 7P. This is the newest version, and here's one of the places I feel like you could save some money if you wanted to. I'll give you another option at the end of this video, still on the DJI Osmo brand. But I did choose this one for certain few reasons. One is this one is extendable and adjustable. You can adjust it like this, which I do like the extension if you're trying to do selfie stuff, right? Also, this one has a built-in tripod. Perfect, right? And it has a lot of cool features. You know, if you just double click this, it will turn sideways. Hopefully you saw that. Double click it again, it turns back up. If you want to film behind you, you click the trigger 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and it will turn around. And again, turn it sideways, turn it back around. So super cool. The app on this is amazing. There's a ton of features on here. I'm not going to talk about them all, but this is a great gimbal for IRL live streaming. It has face tracking and it even comes with an additional little face tracker. Let me get it for you. All right, I'm back. So this is the tracker it comes with. This is only available for the 7P. So if inside the actual app, it'll face track without this. But if you want to face track on the regular iPhone camera or other apps, you have to use this face tracker. And this is, again, magnetic. It just sticks onto the bottom like that. And even has a little light on here. You can turn on the light. You can actually use this with the DJI microphones. It attaches to the microphones. And then it has face tracking that works amazing. So if you're using the regular camera or other software that's not the DJI software, you can still track your movement wherever you go. And yeah, this thing is beautiful. I'm not going to talk about all the functionality and all the buttons. You can definitely do some research on it, but this is the one I go to. So that's pretty much my whole IRL setup. Now let's talk about the other bags that people use, the normal streaming bags people use. The two I'm most familiar with is the Easy IRL bag and the Unlimited IRL bag. So let's talk about both of those, and then we're going to talk about the price of all this and what I think you can save money on. All right, you've seen my setup. I'm now going to show you a couple of the IRL backpacks that are already pre-made of everything you need in them. We're going to look at the price. Again, I have no affiliation and nothing negative to say about these. These are great. They're just a little more expensive for sure, and you need modems and you need data plans. So let's look at them together. The links will be in the description below. I'm not affiliated any kind of way with these. I'm just talking about them. So here we go. All right, so Unlimited IRL. This is the OG, from my understanding. This is the OG backpack that a lot of people have used in the past. They're still going strong. It starts at $2,095. It comes with the LiveView Solo Pro bonding encoder. This is where everything attaches to. It comes with a 99-watt external battery. It comes with this Sony FDR X3000 action cam, which is actually optional, I guess. This action cam is discontinued. You can't even get this anymore, but I heard it's one of the best live streaming cameras you can get. I've never tried it myself. You get a little tripod combo, shoulder mount, and then you can choose a bundle of 2 to 4 modems, right? So if we scroll down a little ways, here is the service, and this is why it gets really expensive, honestly, is for a 2 modem kit, it costs $295 in the US, $165 in Europe, and Traveler $520 a month. I guess that's if you're traveling all over the world. And if you want 4, I mean, basically double that price, right? So if we go ahead and try to buy now, we're going to click on buy now here. So the $2,095 was not even with the camera included. If you want to include the camera, it's $2,695 before taxes. And again, this doesn't even include the monthly service. So if you can afford it and you're making money from IRL streaming, then this would definitely be a good option. But if you're just starting out, I just don't feel like this is necessary. You know, you want to get your audience, start making money, and then move up in this direction. But if you got the money to spend, I mean, go for it. Go for it. Second is the Easy IRL backpack. And I actually got a chance to use this at DreamHack Dallas. I was at DreamHack Dallas not even that long ago, just like a month ago. And I got a chance to use this backpack, and it is great. It was great. But again, let's check it out real quick together. So the price here, let's go ahead and learn more. You're looking at $1,600. This comes with a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 as your camera, and it starts at $1,600, and that's just for the backpack, the camera, the power bank, and a couple mounting solutions and the bag. If you want to add the modems, you're looking at $2,000. And again, that doesn't include the monthly data service. And they have something called Cloud OBS Lifetime. I'm not actually sure what that is, but if you include that as well, that's $2,700, $2,694. So it definitely is an option. It was great. I used both my camera, my setup at DreamHack Dallas, and I used this. And really the big difference was this just had a better connection, a better steady connection with all the people around. And in certain parts of the building, sometimes my stream would kind of lag or stutter a little bit. And with this backpack, that never happened. So, I mean, it still can happen though, but it never did with me. But again, my experience with my own setup was just fine. It got me by just fine with no problems. All right, so let's look at my total. You have your own phone, which should hopefully cost you $0. You have no additional monthly service from your own regular service plan. So again, $0. We got your backpack, which is $36. The power bank was $100. We got our KraftGeek Tripod at $30. The selfie light for the KraftGeek, $25. The Neewer Handheld light, $24. The Ulanzi Mod 30 tripod for $30. The magnetic neck mount, $24. The DJI Osmo Mobile 7P, the gimbal, for $150. And then your HollyLark M2 microphones for $120, which is a total of $539. This is a quarter of the price of the normal IRL streaming bags, but I feel like we could cut this down even more. Are you ready for this? This is, I feel like, the bare minimum that you would really need to get going. Here it is. Again, your own phone, $0. No additional monthly service, $0. Most likely you have a backpack around. You don't really need a backpack with a USB port. You can just run a wire outside of your backpack and just drop the power bank in there. So really, you could probably take the backpack out. You do need a power bank. I would definitely strongly suggest you have an extra tripod. You can probably get rid of all the extra lighting for now. You can get rid of the Ulanzi little miniature tripod. You can get rid of the neck mount, not really needed. Instead of the DJI Osmo Mobile 7P, go with the DJI Mobile SE for $69. Check it out. It's a great another option that is cheaper. And you really, again, don't need external microphones to start your live streaming. Is it great? Yes, but is it necessary? No. Take that out. That puts our total at under $200, $199 to have a nice IRL live streaming setup, which is, golly, was that 1/10 of the price of one of these streaming bags? Even more if you're thinking about the service. So those are my recommendations to you. I hope you like this video. Like, subscribe, check out the description below for all the links again. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. That's it, guys. Peace out.